So again, the proposal phase for clients. This is when we want to schedule our final vendors, right? We want them to come with their best and final offer. And when you schedule these final vendor calls, not only do you want the proposal, right? You want the proposal, but you also want to establish the implementation timelines, right? So if you want to get in 1-1, that's our goal, 1-1 up here, you need to know what resources you need to allocate in order to properly onboard that PEO. And we'll go over the implementation timeline here in a minute. But, you know, once we look at that, we also want to ask and see like, hey, are we going to be able to make a decision right on that proposal call for a PEO or for a benefits? I don't think so. Why? Well, because even though they want to press you and say, hey, we'd love to work with you. What do you think? Oh, we like it, all that. If they want to say, hey, well, let's go ahead and get the agreement signed today, I don't think that makes sense. Because at this stage, you generally have seen the pricing, but you haven't seen the service agreement. You want to make sure with the service agreement that you understand some of the legalities of the contract. If you've never been on a PEO before, what does that mean as far as going on a PEO from being off of it? Or if you're coming off of a PEO going out to, a new contract with an open market payroll service, right? What's the difference? Who's responsible for what? Because the first thing that's going to pop up in the implementation is not only just like who's taking care of the old employees who are on Cobra or winding down that plan, the payroll taxes. Oh, if you're in multiple states, you have 40 people, you have 20 different states, which now happens a lot, right? Especially with these SaaS companies or multi-state employers. I mean, that's a lot of time and energy you have to put in. I mean, I don't know if you've ever like had to call some of these states up, but like, for instance, like Ohio, different than California. Washington, monopolistic state for workers' comp, payroll taxes, it's paid differently. Um, Florida, all these different state websites, they're all different. They all have their different little quirks. Who's going to help you out? Which states are client report states or PEO report states or both? You got to know these things, and so is your implementation team. So you'll probably want to quiz them as well in this process after the proposal. And then look, employee benefit strategy session and see how we can be helpful in any way. All right, take care.